down nice and quiet. That's first. Second. So start taking it all apart, the carpet. There's the r380. So this is the Discovery r380 with a Defender top hat. So I'll show you the shabs bit inside that obviously makes all this work. So it's quite easy. So now that's all out, lift it up, take the props off, get the box out.
Sun trying to come out.
So up on the ramp. So box is a little bit wet, at least it's got oil in it. So I always lift up one wheel so you can turn the prop shafts, but I left it in gear, so I just need to take it out of gear. But there we go, box is in, and that's my exhaust. It's under there, round and then across, little resonator, then over the axle, then some pie cuts, up to another resonator and then out the back. So yes. Right, let's get it all apart.
That didn't fucking go bang.
Say hello, Martin.
Hello.
Right, so box is out. Hang on. Clutch. So, right. He's coming down a little bit so we can get here. So there's the adapter plate. As you can see, we've just marked the holes that we use. My clutch was like on its limit, knackered. So yeah, take all that off and fit a dual mass and then bolt all back together again. So yeah, not at all. And a light, there you go, that's better. You can see now. So yeah, it's a bit, them fingers are like, a few of them are gone. It's meant to look like that. They're like gone. So yeah, he definitely had his day. So right, let's get it out and then we'll show you the dual mass. Come close, come this side. So we had to cut the bolt. If you know about Land Rovers, it wouldn't come out. So we'll get that out, so we need this trans box. And if I put it in gear, I don't know, there's a top hat to it now. Anyway, this is the Defender top hat, and then if you take this off, if it comes off gently, there you go. So this is Shabs's gear. Oh, yeah, that's a bit knackered.
Slightly worn, that gearbox.
Let's put this over out of the way. So as you can see, this bit obviously selects the top hat for the Defender, and obviously allows you to select whatever gear. What gear's that? It goes that way. It goes in gear. Let's see if we can. Is that third? Oh, that's solid. No, it's going again. It's definitely dropped something. Oh, there you go. This. Oh,
Broken.
it's either a broken cog or Ari's done a cog. Yeah, so it's a little bit broken, but never mind. So undo that one, swap it over, then obviously we can put the Defender top hat back on the other gearbox. So let's get the other gearbox over and start rebuilding. Oh, and you need to cut this bit down. I didn't do it very nicely because last time I tried to do it in the box because you didn't know, but you've got to cut. I'll measure it in a minute and I'll tell you how much exactly you've got to cut off from the other box. Alright?
No, we're left on it.
Fuck it, you'll be fine. Right, so there you go. That's it all out. Just give it a quick clean. it'd be like good as new. So we took the clutch out, and it is absolutely, don't know if you can see, feel like it's flat. It was slipping. There you go, that side's like nearly on the rivets. So save the flywheel though. But yeah, so still got all that. Now time for that box. So this is MW Machines. It's supplied, so this is Marcus Williams. He had supplied the clutch for this. I have opened this already, so as I wanted to make sure everything was in here for a, so I got a new swivel ball. It's a little bit shorter, so we'll show you the size difference. New release bearing, and then just throw that out of the way. So this is a Lofts clutch. So that just looks like a Land Rover cover, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
And then obviously the bit that go in the r380. And I've already checked to make sure it fits on the spines. That's why there's a little hole in it. So yeah, it's a brand new clutch and a second-hand dual mass. It seems good. So let's get it all bolted in. So the flywheel's all on. Just gonna torque these up. Always put a little bit, I've learnt from experience, always a bit Loctite. Loctite makes all the difference. And then Martin's got a lovely tool there to line the clutch. So, alright, let's tighten it up. So there you go, clutch is in. Good old Loft clutches. So let's rebuild the new box with my Bellhousing, because my Bellhousing's all cuts to suit to miss the starters. You've got to trim that out. And I cut the side of the box out so I can see the clutch fork, so if I ever have a clutch fork go, because that clutch used to keep breaking clutch forks. I'll show you it as I reinforced it. Oh. So I reinforced my clutch fork to stick the punishment. So yeah, and then that's the old pivot ball. Apparently I'm going to fit the new one. Where's the new one, Martin? There. So it's, well, it's about 10 mil shorter. So, but yeah, so we'll swap that over, trim that up, make it look nice, and I'll tell you what the measurement is, what you've got to cut off, because I've still got a good one on that gearbox. Right, so just spoken to Marcus from MW Machines. So you've got to cut off 25 mil. So obviously Shabs' kit, we cut this off in the Bellhousing. So really you want to be back to 50 mil. Alright? So if you mark at 50 mil and cut it, obviously keep 50 mil out. So, right, so give it nice. Doesn't help I've got oily hands. So there you go, nice 50 mil. Alright. So give that a cut, and then you've got to fit with the kit the smaller pivot ball. Have you got the smaller pivot ball?
Outside.
You want to go and grab it? Take the camera with you.
You cut that. One shorter pivot ball.
Not very straight. It's a bit up there. So 50 mil, bang on. Alright. And then between the pins, there's not much in it, but it's enough. Let's have a look, see what else is in it. About 10, just over 10 mil. So it's quite a difference. So obviously fit the short one in the O. Nice copper hammer, already on the bench, ready to go. Send her home. There you go, done. And then just get a file, burr the ends off, and then fit. So 25 mil, so 50 mil from the end up, cut, short pivot on, and then you have to, we'll show you when we got the clutch fork on, but you might have to trim a bit the clutch fork because obviously this is shorter now, so it catches on the box. Right, so as clear as mud. Bit of sandpaper now. Say hello. Right, so I've got a hole in my bellhousing, but you don't have to do this. But if you look in there, when this is getting pushed, it can catch. So if you take the camera, yeah, come off. So literally just trim, basically do both sides, but because I cut the bellhousing out, you don't need to do both sides. But that's how much you need to cut off, so it doesn't clear, so it clears, because the pivot pulls further back. So it makes it move it in closer. So, and then, oh, there you go, it's on. Is that on? I didn't feel like it went on to me. That went on.
Now it's on.
And then, obviously, the smaller release bearing, because it's got a shorter throw, and there you go. So shall I put some grease on it? What's that catching on? Just seems like it's a bit. Oh, there you go. So there you go. All working. As you can see, the box is in. Right, so up there where I'm pointing my finger, you need to cuff or just grind that bit off, else it hits the nut on the pivot, else the clutch fork doesn't push against the release bearing square and it squeals. And we've got a standard length arm in now, so yeah. So we get the props on, we've checked it all clears, and then give it a run up the road and see what it's like. So all back in, props all on. They could do with a grease, but we'll do that in a minute. Just going to take it up the road and warm the oil up, and then dump the old oil, and then put fresh in. We've got some fresh oil over there. So, right, let's go up the road and see what it's like. Loads quite that, what do you think?